It's the it's got the
The
let me
show
see.
in chat.
Did I just get an email? Look at that. YouTube
You
Game for the
just
Team is now live.
An invitation for broadcast?
oh, there's the rain. Yeah, I just got an invitation.
Yeah, you did.
So what?
To watch? Or oh,
Yeah, it should be a thing to watch. Hold on.
well, it said that it was stopped, so
Did it?
that's what it did for
Yeah,
me when I tried to join.
that's what I did. Same.
Oh well, I don't know. Oh yeah, it's got a low delay in line. However, it shows that I'm on, so who knows?
Hmm.
I've I'm looking on YouTube right now, so
Same. Oh,
I'm
yep,
on
we're live.
I'm on YouTuber.
Can't confirm.
Can confirm or kill confirmed or fish confirmed. Welcome,
Hmm.
guys, ladies and gentlemen, as this is a little testing venture as the Game Time live team here is fishing for deep thoughts and fishing planet. As
Oh, you
I'm,
guys already on there? Whoa. What?
he said, "You guys are ready and good to go."
Hey, I
Yeah.
was doing scratch offs and I lost them all, so yeah.
I don't know how I should
Yeah,
feel.
the the delay is pretty quick, honestly. It's
That's
like
good.
5 seconds. It's like
I've
five
been
seconds.
noticing that it doesn't have that bad a latency, so. Oh, look at that. First freaking fish I catch on the live stream is a
Audio's good.
freaking spotted bass. Yes! Oh, yeah, I'm watching myself right now. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Good
Well,
lord.
I don't know if I can interpret that being gay. Yeah, I'm watching myself.
I'm watching
Yes.
myself play by myself. Oh, yes.
I don't know if
You're
that's.
full of yourself.
Now wait, hold on. Okay, so if we go on to let's talk Rick and Morty here because technically we're allowed. Um,
My
if
penis
you
hurts.
had a copy of yourself from a different dimension and you performed activities with it, would that be considered
I
gay?
wouldn't do it either way because I'm not sexy enough for myself.
But it's just you, though.
Because you know there's a female version of you. I mean there's a reality where there would be a female version of you.
I still wouldn't because no.
Okay, so wait, if we were girls, what would our girl's name be?
Uh, Davina.
Devine. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
there you
that.
go. Holy
I have
crap,
no
wait a sec.
idea.
Did I just catch another one? I did. Oh, this is going to be a bass.
Are you guys in Lone Star?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I found out there's more fishing area than where we've been fishing.
Yes, look at that. Podicus is catching bass today. Yes, I talked in third person, my bad. So that live stream actually looks pretty decent. Doesn't look like it's cutting much. I like it.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Delay is increasing a little bit. Might be because of the storm.
It probably is. So,
It just started raining here.
yeah,
Yeah, it
I
just
see that we
started.
have one person watching, which is probably me and you.
And me. Yep.
Well, I would like to specify if anybody watches this, because I do have the past shirts. These are supposed to be saved for 48 hours, I want to say, after the stream.
Now, can you download those afterwards?
Yes, I should be able to go onto YouTube and actually have it save the previous stream.
Okay, that's
Like I said, it
similar to
should hold
Twitch.
on a server for 48 hours.
Yeah, that's similar to Twitch.
Correct. Um,
Oh, by the way, I found out you can go out this way.
Huh?
You know where the dock, the bridge
yeah, you
is?
can go behind the back part of the pond.
I
Oh
didn't know
yeah.
that. I didn't know that till yesterday.
Oh, yeah. I just have a sweet bass fishing spot that I can't get over. So, Like, it's my spot and I refuse to get rid of it. Actually, I have 2 spots. But the ones I don't think the viewers should be able to see yet. I'm not ready to share.
Secret.
Bugs.
Of course, anybody that views this is, of course, welcome that if we are ever on Fishing Planet and you know that we're on Fishing Planet, you can more than happily join us. We do not
Yes.
mind enjoying some extra fishing friends, as we are out here catching, well, I'm catching bass. Hero's been out catching, oh, look at that, got a white crappie, look at you.
Right off the bat.
However, I was
Challenge.
very impressed. Hero caught a freaking trophy bluegill the other day after doing nothing but killing the entire population of bluegills for the past almost week.
That's my goal.
He literally has a
Oh, I
field
caught
of
more
bluegill.
catfish too.
Did you
Are you
really?
guys?
Yeah, I caught like 3 more catfish
Nice.
along with the bluegill.
Are you guys what?
Are you guys still at Texas?
Yeah. Why did you go to freaking Missouri?
No.
Oh.
You just left. You just left the lobby.
Oh, I
So
had to
I'm
leave because
just.
I had no room in my bag.
Ah, that's why.
So that was my bad.
Okay, I'll just join up back with you
Yeah.
then.
Yeah, I
Fucking
was
failure.
literally out. I had like $1,200 sitting in my bag, and yeah, gotta make that money.
Secret.
Man, yeah, it might be the storm that's causing the lag because when I'm looking at my screen, I got like a 5-second delay.
I got more over here,
So I'm wondering if that's it.
but that just might be because of mobile.
I'm on mobile too, though.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
staring at my phone.
Come on.
But then again, it also can be internet sources.
That's true.
Because mind you, I am got all new lines out here, which everybody's supposed to be getting soon. All of Ohio's supposed to be getting it. Oh, and I would also
Getting what?
like to thank for anybody that watches this, the Reddit community, Ohio Gamers Reddit community. I would like to thank them for sponsoring us last week and showcasing our channel.
Oh, really?
They did.
Yay, I'm fancy now.
They did do that for us. It was very kind of them. The moderator, who I do not know personally, but was very kind to talk with me the other day, says that he wants to sponsor more people and do that stuff so that the Ohio gamer community kind of blows up a little bit more. And I said, oh, cool.
Well, thank
So
you, kind sir.
that's a personal shout out to the Reddit community. Mind you, I'm
Yay.
always on the Ohio. The moderator there, also for anybody that wants to know, it is Ohio. It's called Ohio Gamers. The moderator is a very good guy, and he is very active on his community, and he's brought almost 2,000 players together. God, I can't talk tonight. Within the past 6 months. So he's doing good because Ohio's gaming community is kind of crappy.
Well, Ohio is.
I mean,
Come on.
even
Well,
okay,
that's
we
just like the weather, But
yeah, I mean, we've had famous people from Ohio. Every state has a famous person. We've had some people. We even had Markiplier lived in Ohio.
oh
Um,
yes,
but it's not an easy community. Ohio's it is a hard state.
It's corn. That's all it is. It's corn.
I like corn. On
I like corn, but it starts with a P instead.
I like. Oh, yeah. I have to agree with that.
I mean,
That statement is valid.
It's popcorn. Come on.
Yeah,
So-
see, he's good. What were you
Jeez.
thinking?
Yeah, you fucking perverts.
Oh, golly.
Oh, golly gee willikers.
Just a shout out there because I know I kind of owe him for that.
Hello, popcorn. Come on,
Popcorn.
fish.
Yeah, I've lost my catching. I don't know what's going on here.
Because mine is
Source
the
code, you
apex
catching
of
anything?
early morning and evening.
I'm not catching nothing.
I'm catching on nothing.
And let's see, am I even still in?
Hey,
Am I
hey,
in your room?
hey,
No,
hey, hey.
I'm
We
not
don't
Shh.
allowed.
we don't cross lines here. We don't like to cross rods. Wait, wait, wait.
I
Mm.
like to cross
Okay,
it.
I'm crossing my
I'm
rod.
gonna back out and leave and come back.
Okay.
Deserter.
I do it all the time. Oh, come on. I'm at the apex of one of the apexes of my day and I'm not catching crap.
That's
Ruined it.
where I'm at right now.
You're terrible.
This is terrible.
Come on, you
Now, also
fucking...
for anybody that views this, I do apologize for the border screen. That was not intentional. I was pretty sure I deactivated that. I got a new PlayStation and forgot to turn that off.
You...
So I will totally turn that off at some point when I feel
But
like
I
it.
like borders.
Do
I
you?
like borders to give that style. Gives you grace.
Ooh, there we go. There we go. Come on. Oh, come on, baby. What are you? Oh, you're a bass. Oh,
Okay. Alright, I think I might.
Oh,
heyo.
fuck. Wow, double snag.
I snagged on a snag. There's no fence on this fence. And
A
thank you for anybody
snag.
that gets
What?
gets
What
that
are
Only,
reference there.
fucking snags? Oh, there we go.
only Zool.
Hey guys.
Oh, welcome back. Hey, Hero, by the way, I'm having that freaking clipping issue, thanks. You had to say something, and now I've been paying attention for it.
Yep, I was just getting it when I was getting ready to cast.
Freaking
Clipping issue.
annoying. Yeah, there's an issue Hero pointed out the other day that if you do certain actions, the game will lag a little bit, where the whole world will become static around you, and the
Mm.
entire clip will move and shift back into place. Now, mind you, this game is a freemium, and it will have issues on a system that it's never been put out for before, and
Oh,
it is also
Usually you'd say.
fairly new, so I cannot complain
ah,
about it. But it is such a freaking pet peeve.
don't worry, I just found another thing. If I move in a certain spot back and forth from where I'm standing, one of the trees in the reflection moves.
Oh my god, I'd kill somebody.
God, fish, why
Alright,
are you...
here's a question to you guys. What
You
is
might
your
have an
biggest
answer.
pet peeve in games?
Oh my god.
Um, that...
I can not, okay, so I'd like to
Wow,
specify
that...
something here. Most people will automatically to that question say campers. However,
Okay, let me specify that. Most biggest pet peeve that's not including other players, like
okay,
like gameplay or like uh, only looking at the game itself. As campers you cannot
wait,
control.
are you okay? So wait, you're saying just the game itself,
Just the
just the
game
game.
itself.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm just literally gonna put out there Destiny.
Okay.
That whole game's a
So
fucking pet peeve.
unfinished
Hmm.
games, pretty much.
Should I specify that it's? Let me just say no. Ubisoft games.
Okay.
I'm so sorry that's a joke. That's a bad joke. That's a bad touch. Oh, I'm kidding. All right, I'll think about it. Hero, you're up. Go.
I... Um... I have no idea. Like, I can't really think of anything off the top of my head right now.
Yeah, see, the problem is I'm trying to think of a generalization amongst all video games. And I guess
Yeah.
my
Yeah, and
biggest
it's...
one would be like severe graphical issues that could be fixed before day one that should have been seen in testing.
Well, okay. And with that, I mean, for me, yeah, graphics are great, but
No, I'm
I mean,
talking like load failures and stuff like that.
Oh, okay, load failures. Okay, I
I'm
understand.
talking like Lua errors and everything like that. I'm not talking
Hmm.
about like Okay, case in point, graphics can be absolutely horrible. Let's go back to Gradius 3, which I love. I will still
Yeah.
play that game to this day, and the graphics are crap. I mean, it's a freaking 16-bit,
Hmm.
but
Like
it doesn't
sometimes the
matter.
most simplest games are the best games. I mean, Minecraft. Come on.
What we got? Right. Graphics are never anything to me. Will I like them? Of course. I mean, the more realistic it looks, the better. But I would like to also specify that graphics are definitely not everything because let's
Hmm.
let's literally put Fishing Planet for an instance. The trees and the grass and everything are not well done or anything like that, and they're not meant to be because that would be a graphical overhaul that would not let the game run very well. But the water physics are freaking tremendous in this game.
They're the best water physics I've seen in a game in quite a while.
I totally agree.
Re like realistic water physics. Because I mean, you can have good-looking water, such as in
Real
either
Roxy
GTA
Rock,
or
what's going on?
such as either GTA or
Giving
some
a
other
shout out
games.
to the Real Roxy Rock 2015.
Is it a what? Who's that? Huh?
A person joined our uh
Oh, hi.
person
Hi.
joined us.
I'm good at paying attention, I promise.
No, it's
Sometimes.
okay. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. No, I lost. I can't. Um, but no, like again, Lua airs just are like a very big pet peeve of mine because that's rushing a project. That is 9 times out of 10 a project rush. I would not
Mm,
always say that's the case. There's always going to be things like bugs that you cannot foresee. That's impossible. There's
Hmm.
no such thing as a perfect game. It's impossible. But there's a lot of games that get pumped out so fast. Case in point, Call of Duty for the longest time. There was so many issues and so many bugs and everything like that, and so many games come out with so much issues that could just, if you took a little more time, and I understand they have a quota, but you gotta take time for your games, or else, what are you really doing? Do you want to meet your quota and see the money roll in and then realize it's going to drop off when nobody wants your game because you have so many issues and you're rolling out patches every other day? Or do you want a
Hmm.
game that comes out and it takes a little time to catch up because you're like, oh, we had to pump it out a little bit later, but then everybody's like, oh, this is such an immaculate game. I've not had an issue. And even the issues you do have are funny. Case in point, Minecraft,
alright.
Borderlands, or, any of that kind of stuff.
Hmm.
Time to test this bad boy out.
Well, and
Nothing
it's almost
game
like,
breaking.
yeah.
So,
Well, and I think game developers nowadays are they're trying to push out games as quickly as possible, like putting their workers through so much overtime just to get the thing done,
yeah,
and all to get ahead of like their competition.
correct.
Whereas like in the process, they're cutting corners in certain areas.
That is so true. You were right.
And certain games that don't do this, I mean such as like Rockstar and their games. I mean they've taken what 4 or 5 years
Yes.
to create a game, and it's just constantly. I mean,
That's cute.
it's just uh, ends up being just a great game.
That,
That
yep.
that yeah that you'll play for hopefully 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, that is true. And I would also like to specify that um, Rockstar does put out great games. And they have their flaws, and a lot of people are going to look at that. But Rockstar also does take their time to really sit down and look at their games. And yeah, you're a cute little bass. Uh, Now, of course, they do have crunch times like everybody else does. But our case in point is looking. Let's take Ubisoft, who took a really big rough patch for a very long time, and the worst one was Assassin's Creed Unity. That's the one that I'm going to point out. Um, there was tons of graphical errors. There was so many bugs. Literally, almost for the first 3 weeks that game was out, it was virtually unplayable. And that's what people take because they want to pump out and be like, oh, we got to beat the competition. We want to get it out before next year so we can make more money so we can get it through the following season.
What did I
And
get?
there you go.
Ooh, a
Ooh,
pickerel,
nice.
nice.
Hero
Now he's
beats
using
your
my small
pickerel.
minnow.
How
Um,
dare you?
but that's one of those things, that throws an aspect at it. And then you look at, let's say, Rockstar Games or what's another good company you guys can think of that literally every game has been a really good game that it comes out and takes time?
Mm. I don't know.
Let me think here.
Hmm.
I'm not a very smart man when
trying
it
to.
comes to it.
I'm trying to think beyond console games. Hmm. Feel free to plug in the chat, by the way, if you
Yeah,
have
please.
any.
Um,
Uh,
okay, you know what? Respawn Entertainment. That'd be a good company.
who are they known for?
They are the ones that did Titanfall.
Okay, yes.
Their publisher was EA. However, EA did not give them big crunch time because Respawn is a very, very small studio, or it was. Usually you'll see the smaller studios are the ones that typically have the better quotas because they don't have the manpower, but they pump out great games.
Yeah.
That's not always true, but
Okay,
I will say.
here's another one.
Okay.
Psionics,
Psionics, yes.
which, I mean, they were an indie game developer, came out of nowhere,
Yeah.
and now it's probably one of the most popular uh, indie games out there.
Okay, well, let's do this. Let's throw up another question. What games do you think revolutionized gaming as we know it? They can be from any year, of course, and you don't want to say first video games because, you know, Pong, yes, it revolutionized gaming for some fact. It was a video game, but that's not technically true. It didn't revolutionize anything. The only thing it revolutionized was adding the addition to having a home console.
Yeah.
It wasn't the game that revolutionized, it was that it revolutionized house gaming as we know it. So, if you guys think of a game, what would you say in your opinion are games that changed gaming as we know it and it led to what we are today?
Games that
And
changed
it could
what
be
we
a
know.
series of games. I mean, it really could.
Yeah. Well, I mean, let's go through like the different types. I mean, we started off with the typical the side scrollers.
Right.
Then we went into or we added a third dimension to it,
Okay, so let me
which
say I have a game specifically that changed three-dimensional gaming as we know it, that I truly believe was something that changed and revolutionized gaming, but it also was a thing that revolutionized its developer.
are you talking about Doom?
No, I am not. I'm talking a little bit later.
Hmm.
I am talking about a game that has caused more conspiracy theories, more lawsuits than any other game that I have ever known. By a developer who literally gets sued for everything and they laugh at it. Anybody know what game or company I am talking about?
Metal Gear.
No.
I
I
don't
got
know.
nothing.
Rockstar Studios with Grand Theft Auto 3.
Okay, yeah.
Grand Theft Auto 3, when it first came out, was the first Grand Theft Auto that ever came out with 3 dimensions. Okay, used at the time extremely high polygon count. Was rated M for mature for almost everything in the book, which was not really known back then for too many people to really care about. But it revolutionized gaming for the reason that it led to the true culture of sandbox three-dimensional gaming. You could go anywhere, you could choose what you wanted to do, you could do whatever you wanted for the most part, what was considered back then what you could feasibly do. You
Mm-hmm.
know, and I mean through the years they changed that for sure. Like Vice City was definitely an overhaul. San Andreas was massive, and then you got into going into the PS3 where you had Grand Theft Auto 4, and then you had Grand Theft Auto 5 on the PS3, which then got reintroduced onto the PS4. So I mean, you know, I would definitely say that Rockstar Studios was definitely one of the developers that helped revolutionize gaming as we know it. And their Grand Theft Auto series was definitely that was their flagship.
Yeah. Well, now was Rockstar Games or ooh, nice.
There you
Take
go.
that. I'll take a 1.5 SPAS. Was were they the first to incorporate open world games like that?
No,
And which one was?
if I remember correctly, it was I can't remember who made it. I actually think it was Bethesda.
Okay.
Bethesda Studios, and I can't remember if it was Bethesda or Obsidian that made it, but I was pretty sure it was Bethesda. Um, it was called God. It was the precursor to their Elder Scrolls games. Here, you know what I'm
Oh yeah.
talking about?
What?
It
I
was one
like
of the
zoned
largest
out.
video games ever made, and it was made by I was pretty sure it's made by Bethesda Studios, and it was
It
the
might
precursor to the Elder
be
Scroll games.
precursor.
Because it wasn't Elder Scroll at the time. It was considered an Elder Scroll game, but it wasn't actually called Elder Scrolls.
Are you talking about Dragon
Uh,
Quest?
No, 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 no,
No.
no.
Okay, that's what
trying to think,
This
I'm
cause
is a
googling
very
right
old
here.
game and it came out in the 90s.
I
Open
I
world.
don't know for the life of me at the moment.
Oh God, if I could look it up, I would. I do not have with me. Um, I think it started with an F. I do believe,
Hmm.
but I can't remember.
Yeah.
But it was huge.
Okay.
It was an extensively massive open world game, and I think that's really the one that
Fable.
was it
Fable?
Fable?
Huh?
No, I don't think it
I
was
know
Fable.
Fable was at least for me, my first real open world game that I was
Introduction to
like,
open world sandboxing. Yeah.
yeah.
Um, I know it starts with an F though. Da 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 da. Because technically it was the second Elder Scrolls game, but it was not considered Elder Scrolls.
Technically, now I think about it, they didn't call it Elder Scrolls,
Thank you.
really. They just called it by the area
Yes,
itself, like
that's
that you're
why
exploring.
I can't
I
remember the
think
name
in
of it.
That's all you. I've never dived into that series.
I think Daggerfall Arena was the very first.
It might be
I think it was Daggerfall
you.
Arena.
You're yeah. You might be right. But the game had the most exploration in it, and um, that was definitely one of them. The other game I would like to specify that helped create a genre
I'll be right back.
was, go ahead, the Mercenaries games. Anybody remember those?
Oh yes, I remember those. Those are probably one of my or most fun game, like open world, just like destruction games.
Yes, and I actually think that paved the way for a lot of video games to really start
Hmm.
incorporating destruction on a scale like that. Of course, the Mercenary games were precursors to the Just Cause series. Um, before Pandemic Studios went under, which is sad. I miss Pandemic. They got bought out by somebody, I can't remember who. I would also like to say a video game series that is. Oh, that's a good question. Ooh, I'll have to hold off. I have to keep that one in my head. Hero, can you think of any game series or games that revolutionized gaming?
Um, I I don't really know honestly. I'm like in the dark right now.
Fine. All right. So I'm gonna ask my next question. Scott, or Source Code, you still there? I think he left.
Or
Fine.
he
Uh,
AFK.
yeah. Since he's AFK, here I'm gonna ask you this one. If you
Okay.
could bring back any video game series, or choose to bring back a couple, which ones would you bring back?
Mm,
And I'm still holding out hope for one of mine. So
of course, I already know yours is fucking
it cannot be
Half-Life.
Half-Life. Half-Life still has hope. I'm still considering it has hope. Mark Laidwall, I love you, by the way. um, it still has hope. I have hope. I have dreams.
Um,
I have dreams.
Back.
Okay. I asked a new question, so.
And what would that be?
Well, first off, Hero, do you have anything right off the bat?
uh, what was the question again?
Alright, so I'll explain the question again for anybody that's just joining us. The question is, if you could bring back any video game series or video games that you would want a series made of, or anything of that nature, what series do you want back?
Does it have to be something that was completely discontinued?
Yes. It would have to have been confirmed or have been have been so long that it's been common knowledge that it would be a series that's no longer in making.
Also, when you
Hmm.
say bring back, do you mean bring back to
I do not
current
mean remastered, I mean
current
that they
day?
started making new games
Okay, new games that look exactly the
in
same
your series. Yes.
as it
So
did back
uh,
then. Okay.
here's mine. I want Midnight Club. I want them to make new Midnight Clubs.
Okay.
I do miss the Midnight Club series, and that would be one of them that I want them to bring back.
Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition, best racing game I've ever played.
I do miss
Well,
Midnight Club.
if you're going that route, the Burnout franchise.
There you go. See, okay, there you go. There,
I mean,
that's definitely one.
yes, Paradise City, it was okay for what it was,
Bring me
but
down to the paradise
I
where the
miss
grass is
I
green
miss
and
the
the
fact
girls are pretty.
that they got rid of the Crash Breaker mode from Revenge,
Yeah, I remember
and
that.
it's just it wasn't the same as the others, as Revenge or 3 or I totally even forget. Totally forget what the other ones
I
were.
would like
But
to specify that Midnight Club and Midnight Club 2 were the video games that ended up getting me into EDM. So,
EDM.
yeah, electronic dance music.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Dead Mouse and
yeah, yeah,
um,
yeah.
I remember Elements of Trance by DJ Roberts. Uh, there's some old stuff right there. Electrified, I remember that song by heart. Nyx by Golden Boy Miss Kitten. God, I'm old. um, Let me think of another series I would love to come back. Or See a return. Anybody remember the Juiced series? The Juiced racing game series?
I vaguely
Oh,
recall the name. I've never
Now,
played it,
when
but
I was younger, I was probably about 12 years old. Me and my brother would play the living heck out of the Juiced franchise. I even remember the Juice 2 sound commercial was Rihanna's "Shut Up and Drive" song. I remember it that well. That's a series. It was one of the first in-home gaming series that really offered drifting mechanics. Next, yeah, next to the Need for Speed franchise, I would also like to specify I want the Need for Speed franchise to come back, but and I know they still make them, but I want a new Need for Speed Underground.
uh-huh.
That one in particular, I want a Need for Speed Underground 3, or I want a remastered version of 1 or 2. Like what they did with with Most Wanted, kind of. Not really, but yeah. So,
Hmm.
anybody else concur on that one?
Well, I mean, I think I've only played one of. I've played a little bit of the Underground series, and
Oh, I love
I don't know.
Underground.
I'm not really into like realistic racing games.
That's why I said Need for Speed.
I mean,
Yeah, you're a burnout player. I get it. I do.
I'm like, yeah, coming from from a burnout player, yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, kid.
Um, how about Team
And
Fortress?
that,
you mean Overwatch? That's already the third Team Fortress pretty much at this point.
That's not owned by Valve.
It's still the same premise and the
It,
same game at this point.
no, that is horse crap.
well, now, okay, nowadays, how is there a possibility of creating a completely new game that nobody else has ever done?
No.
Well, okay, I know that. I mean, what with PUBG, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. I
Yes.
mean, they've. I mean, sure, they were on the tails of what was that game? H1Z1. I'm
Yeah,
not sure
there's
if it
well
was.
there's
I'm not.
H1Z1,
I'm
but
not sure if.
I would
I'm
say
not sure if there.
more.
I'm
Oh
not sure
God, what's the other
what
one?
game was before that,
What's the other
if there
one?
was one.
Not H1Z1. Well, it's before H.
Whoa, gee.
It's on par. God, it was a huge open world game that everybody played before Pub.
Um,
God, I even own it. I can't remember.
Jesus.
Screw it.
Come on.
Sorry, guys. I actually have to leave Texas for a minute. I have to go sell. Oh, look at that. I made almost $1,200 again. All right.
Jeez.
Hey,
Well,
listen.
I've been battling this fish for like close to 40 seconds now.
Oh, I like the interface with the
Oh
YouTube
shit.
app on the phone watching my stream. That's sweet. Oh, I have to fix the durability.
Get over here.
Come on.
Get
Here, are you
over
seeing this
here!
thing over here?
I don't. Hold on. I might have a bite finally.
Oh, I got a bite for you.
Jeez.
Get some Marines.
It's swimming over by you now.
Because
I
I
haven't been
left.
eating much shit anymore.
Because I left.
Where am I at?
I'm so
Oh, my
bad.
rod.
God.
Of course, it's dropping already, so might as well go to 4 o'clock. God damn it!
Hey, I'm back up to 26,000. All
Come
right, I
on.
almost
Get
made all
up,
my
get
money
up, get up.
back.
Yes.
Hero. My dry spell's
Uh,
gone, bro.
Oh, dude.
Awesome possum.
Did you just beat my bass record?
I think he
What
did.
what is your bass record?
Oh, I have to go look. I swear on my life, if you beat my bass record, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. I don't care who's
I mean,
watching right now.
it's worth 146, whatever it is.
Oh, wow. All right, what's your weight?
My weight 1.894.
I still beat you.
Dang it!
My highest one, I'm literally staring at. My number one bass is 1.911 pounds at
Jeez.
14.935 inches.
Yeah, 14.8 inches.
You're close. You
Oh,
are dang near close.
I'll keep that. I'll keep that sucker.
Yeah, I would too. Did that beat your personal record though?
That was my personal.
Was it? Okay. Oh, no, I don't want to go into random lobby. Get the Oh, Sally. I'm
He's one of the
sorry, you
randos.
okay? Well, apparently I'm playing with a bunch of randos. Hey, rando! What? Get over here!
Come on, why am I not getting good shit now?
Well, probably
Hmm.
because, Oh, hey, look, I just come in and people are catching trophy bluegills. Here, this is your lobby.
Yeah, I
I
Is
fucking
it?
see,
saved
and like
myself
the
one.
entire screen's lit
He's
up with, I got one spotted bass, one shine, two shiners, a sunfish, and bluegill.
he's with your people.
I am with your kind.
That's not a
Hey, I
surprise.
lost you guys. Did you both leave Texas?
No.
No, we're still here.
God dang it, I can't find you guys.
Try backing out again, and it might pop back up.
Jeez. I keep traveling. Like, dude, this plane's gotta get tired of seeing me. They're like,
Oh,
this guy,
it's
this
it's you
guy.
again.
Yeah, they're like, would you stop? You just got here. I'm sorry, they're not here. Oh, man. It's 2 o'clock in the
Come
morning.
on.
I think I might be ending the live stream. I think it's about that time.
Yeah.
I'll end it.
Alright.
I'll end it into. No, I still can't find you guys.
Hmm.
Oh, I guess I'm gonna go fishing lake on my own. Which way to go, George? Well, um, I guess, folks, that'll do it for us this evening. This was
It was an
supposed to be a test,
interesting.
but it turned into almost a 45-minute live stream.
It was an interesting test, and
Yeah, I like the quality test. It actually
yeah,
worked
yeah.
out better than I thought it was
Mm-hmm.
going to. So,
Agreed. Agreed. Indeed.
indubitably.
Yes.
So, thanks everybody for coming. No, we didn't really have too many viewers. However, those who rewatch the video or anything like that, please enjoy it while you can. Until Hero
Love us,
comes and
damn
tries
it.
to eat it.
What am I supposed to eat now?
Oh, you were catching
Just like,
panfish.
Oh, dude, I haven't been catching shit now.
He's angry.
watching, and if you want more, hit that subscribe.
He said
If
it.
you really want some more, I'll give you my number.
Watch out, ladies. He's single.
And I'm single
You've
for a
been
reason, folks.
you've been warned.
You have been warned. Good night, everybody.